Come and save your child. Baby Earth is reeling and wailing and needs your tender embrace. Mothers of the universe, Mother Nature's eyes. Ooh, come save your child. Come save your child. I said, come sisters, come and take back your child. This great.
Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to.
Hello.
Hola. Welcome to GBC Women with Words. It's another Thursday. We're here again. Hope you're doing well. Want to encourage you to please invite people to join us. Join this all very important podcasts with important people and a very important guest today. Very, very, very important, young, beautiful, Black, African, everything woman. All in one, sophisticated woman. So we're happy to be here. It's another Thursday, and we are excited. Hello, Agatha and Eva.
Hello.
How has the week been so far?
It's good.
It's dragging, isn't it? It seems like we didn't work
Friday.
Yeah, but I thought Friday would be here quicker. But it's okay. Today's my favorite day. Happy Friday Eve.
Yes, happy Friday Eve. Today is Thursday. Yes, I don't know if it's dragging, but it is what it is. I think because we stay home on Monday, so it's like
I know, right?
When you're up and moving about, it's like you're busy now because you had a day off. Now it looks like the thing dragging. So you didn't. It means that you didn't want to be home. Yeah, I always want to be home.
No. I want the weekend to get there. You see, I work from home, so I'm always home.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's dragging. Well, anyway, folks, welcome to another edition. This is our first edition in the new year, I believe.
Happy 2023.
Happy 2023. Welcome to 2023. So before we go any further, let me do the most important thing that I love to do. This is 2023. I added something else to what I love. So the most important thing I like doing is calling my name. And the reason why I love calling my name is every time I call it, it reminds me of my father because I have to say my last name. And so I love doing it. And my name is Glendy Jane Junius, the one and only. So somebody can describe that, say I am the original Glendy.
No duplicate.
And I am here this evening with who all?
Eva.
And I'm Agatha Joseph. But Glendy, you lay your name so much, you renamed yourself.
Yes.
Call yourself GBC instead of
That's it. That's how people call me. So that's another thing. But the other thing that I like, that I found out that I really like, that gives me a lot of peace, is candles. I love candles. Oh my God.
We've heard that story before.
Love candles. So that's the two things. You can't go wrong. And they're not even expensive. So when you want to buy me, get your buy candle, and not expensive. Cheap.
Yeah. What kind of scent do you like?
So I don't like very loud. I like so the one that I'm actually burning now is called something. It's called Black Tie. The one I'm burning right. It's called Black Tie. Okay. I like it soft and I don't like it very loud, but I love candles. So that's it for me. Do you all have any New Year resolutions 2023?
Be myself. That's it.
I have a saying, I don't like to set myself up for failure. So I don't make New Year's resolution. I'm going to be the same sarcastic asshole I was 2022 in 2023. So you got
2023 and beyond.
There you go.
That's it. So it's like what you see is what you get. That's what it is. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have any resolution. I think maybe I don't know. I really didn't think about it. Well, yes, I have some goals, but
there you go.
I have some goals that I want to attain. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to them. But other than that, It is what it is. So welcome, folks. Welcome to our first edition in 2023 of GBC Women with Words. We're looking forward to today's show. We have like I say all the time, we are the most important show ever on the planet Earth. If you go to Pluto, we're important there. If you go to Mars, we're important. If you go to Venus, we're there. What other planet ending? Jupiter, we're there. All the planets.
Saturn,
Huh?
Saturn, there's a whole lot
Saturn, we're
of them.
there. You see, we know also yesterday, trying to say yesterday geography or what it is.
I do not geography.
We know our geography. We're not
We know
students
something.
here. We know a book.
We know
Nobody's student
something.
here. Eh,
Not at all.
yes, we know it. We know everything. We know something. We got opinion. But anyway, let me welcome our guest onto the platform. I see she's ready. Hello, lady.
Hi, how are you? Hello, everybody.
We're doing good. Welcome to GBC Women with Words. You see, you're making history today. You're the first guest in 2023.
Yay,
Yes.
I'm happy.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Same to you all.
Happy New Year to you. So tell us a little bit about who, for those of you watching, I want her to introduce herself. She's in 3 or 4, a lot of capacity. You know, back in the day, they had this book, or they had something that used to say woman of substance. This is like a daughter of mine who is indeed a woman of substance. She's into so many things. So want you to take your time to tell us everything that you're involved in, include your family and where you've come from and to where you are now, because of course we want so that other people can hear you and learn from the things that you've done.
Thank you so much for inviting me here. My name is Gbolo. I'm sure that most people in the community will call me Aisha. My father name, like Sis Glennie, always call her father name is Cole, and my, marriage name is Howard. So you said, tell me about yourself. First of all, I want to first of all say thank you to God and thank you, Tim, for allowing me to be here tonight. I am humbled. I am excited, coming on the show tonight. First, I will let you know that Sis Glennie and that's my mother.
I see, I didn't talk today. I didn't say
very long way. We came from a very long way from the Baptist church, from Gion choir to, they were in the Gion choir. I was there in the Gion choir. We came from GA, and then now, I'm in America, and we are here. So, about me, I will give you a little background of myself. Since Glennie said I'm in multiple organizations, yes, I'm married. I have more kids. People ask how many kids. Total kids I have of my own is 3, but I have total of 9 kids, like adopted, and so total of 9 kids, and I have a master's in clinical social work, a licensed social worker, a licensed behavior specialist. Went to school here, went to Widener. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and also I'm an advocate. I, own my own school in Liberia with my husband. Yeah, I'm in multiple organizations. Like even she talked about the Women Association. I'm also part of a Women Association organization in Pennsylvania. I live here in Pennsylvania. I am the executive director for the All Liberian Diaspora Women Organization. I just got transferred, like I just got recommended, and let's say on the county level, the county of the county of Delaware County, as one of our commissioner for the immigrant affairs. So my cap is a lot. So if I stay here to introduce myself, we wouldn't get out of here. So as since Glennie say, I'm all over the place. Yeah, I think that's me. I'm in the church. I believe in God. It's something that I do. I always take time out, no matter what it is, to make sure that I'm 100%. I'm currently in a church called Victory Harvest Fellowship International, and I do work there too. So I'm all over the place.
Great. It's amazing for all to hear all the things that you do and to hear your qualification. I think this platform, we're fond of social workers and counselors, and those are our favorite people. So you're not far from what we're used to and what we like. I know Liberia. Yes, you're from Liberia, and you said something about you owning your own school. So I want you to talk a little bit about how did you get to the point of wanting to start a school in Liberia. I do have some pictures of the students I'll share here. That's the students from and interestingly, the school is a middle school. So tell us a little bit about how you got to the place of wanting to start a school.
Growing up in Liberia, I'll give you my story. I went to ICA David, and I graduated from RC Lawson. And growing up in Liberia, school was just something that was very difficult for some of us that came from a very poor background. So it was just hard. I started my elementary school at Katira. At the time, we were living on the Oro, but it was so difficult getting to school in the morning, and we wait for a car on the road, and it was just too hard. So when we moved from Guatan, it was even more difficult. Sometimes you have to go red light to get car before going to school. So because of that, we had to, our future, or the schools that we wanted to go to at the time, my siblings, we couldn't go to town. So then my parent was like, okay, you got to go to school in the neighborhood. So that's how come I started going to ICADV there. But then, how you want to go to certain school and all your friends are going there. And because you don't have certain things, you don't have transportation, you don't have means of, just going to school. So when I came here, because I went through the war and went through, everything, when I came here, that was one of the reasons that motivated me to even do social work, because I wanted to be able to give back to, the community that I was coming from. So when I came here, and then the thing about it too, I paid my school fee from sixth grade all the way to today. I have a master's degree. So I knew life was very difficult for me. So I never wanted another young girl to go through the same struggle that I went through. So when I came after, going to school and everything, I was like, you know what? I want a chain of schools in Liberia, not just one school, but more schools in neighborhoods that, that don't have, the schools that they need there. So good schools, because some of the neighborhood schools you see there, just a ordinary, any kind of schools they put in those neighborhoods. So I was like, you know what? I need a chain of school. If it is in every county, if it is in, the neighborhood that doesn't have, better schools in there, I'm gonna try my best to do that. So I talked to my husband. It was difficult to convince him. It took him 5 years to agree to this dream. And finally he agreed. So we decided to put that school in the neighborhood. When we put the school in the neighborhood, at the time it was only like, I think in our neighborhood was like 4 schools in our neighborhood. So in the Dwazon area. So there was no school there. So I was like, okay, since now that we have this school. So one of the things I wanted to do, I work here in schools too in America. I say, I will do a STEM school. So a STEM school is, school is the school of, it's called STEM, STEM. That's a STEM school, and STEAM. So it means science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So those were the things that I want to see in the school, and those were the reason I built the school, because most schools in Liberia doesn't have those programs and stuff. I want to put a dance program in the school. I want an art program, so music program, and different programs that that I want to see that schools here have. So I decided to to build the school and put it in there. But it was from my own story, the struggle that I had going to school as a young girl. So I decided that I don't want another young girl in a neighborhood to miss, what she needs, because not everybody will be motivated like me. Not everybody will have that will, that strong willpower. So, but maybe bringing it to them in the neighborhood would help those young females and, even the boys to be able to get the education they need. So that's what motivated me to decide to build a school in Liberia.
I got an Eva.
Yeah, let's go back to your introduction. You said something, you pause, you giggle a lot, and then you you responded. You said you have 9 children, 3 biological children, I assume. Tell us about the 6. How did you acquire
Oh my
those
God.
6?
They are all my children. They are, I have 2 of my stepchildren, and the
Okay.
other rest, they are all adopted children. I adopted all of them.
Wonderful.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
nice. All right. So you said something else that caught my attention. You said you started paying your own tuition in
Yes.
the 6th grade.
Yes.
How did you earn a living? How did you earn money to pay tuition in
So
the
I was doing winter market. I would come from school. I would put my winter market out there. I was very determined. I was doing winter market. I was going out asking people just how a lot of girls are doing it now in Liberia. I would go to, like, if I know an uncle, somebody in the neighborhood, I would just, it was something I just wanted. So I was going out begging people to please pay my school fees. I started setting my own winter market to be able to pay my school fee. And by the grace of God, I was able to do it.
Very commendable. Last question. How many students are in this middle school?
200.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
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 That's
Eva?
incredible. How do you go about is the getting funding for the school?
Well, for us, my husband and myself, we just, from our paycheck when we work, we start putting money into the school. That's how we did it. And then recently I had a fundraiser. Since I had a school, so the school been existing now for 3 years. So when I first started the school, I had a fundraiser, with people in the community, things for a lot of people were able to give back. Then we also, just have one, but most of the time it's what we work, and then we just go ahead and do what we have to do. It's from our paycheck. So we never took any loan because we want to do a lot. So we taking loan, then we have to pay the loan, we have to pay the teachers from our pocket. So we never wanted that. So we took smaller steps that brought us to bigger steps.
Okay.
Wow.
How do you you're wearing so many hats? How do you juggle all of these hats? Mother, wife, all of these things. Just hearing about it makes my head hurt.
I know it. The thing about it is God gave everybody grace. He gave them talents. So he gave one, to two, to your, because of your several ability, he knows our ability, and then he gives us those different, talents. So for me, I make schedules. We have schedule like 9 to 5 work. I come home, the kids are home, we do homework and stuff. You coming home today, I'm like, I'm going on a show, so let's do what we have to do before the show starts. So we make sure we do everything that we need to do, and then we start. I take most time on the weekend for for the community. Usually on Saturday, I'll do Friday and Saturday for the community. Sometimes Sunday, but mostly Sunday is for church, and then I come home again. We do work, with the kids, but with the family. So God just gave us that grace and energy, and we're just doing it. I can't tell you how, but the high is from God. So that's how we do it.
So I hearing all the pieces, and thank you to your husband, thank you to you, thank you to even the children. The fact that they've even allowed you to be divided in so many roles. It's so commendable. I'm so very proud of you, just knowing how far you've come and where you are today. But I would encourage you to make sure you're taking off some time for your husband. That piece
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yourself. Take
But you
time
know
out for
what, Sis
yourself.
Danny? I've been married to my husband. I know you guys are our family. I've been married to my husband since I was 22,
Good.
age 22.
Okay.
And
You know the schedule.
then we've been married for, because if I tell you how many years now, then you're going to know my age. So I'm not going to tell you, but I've been married for more than 20 years. So, I mean, he understand, we understand, both of us understand.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have our family time, we have our community time. We don't interfere community time with family time. Once it's family time, it's family time.
Okay.
And then we use schedules. So if we have to We have our weekly schedule that we use. So if you know my schedule and I know your schedule, if something needs to be changed or something needs to be added, you can do that during the week before we start. So we plan our schedule every weekend.
That's good. That's beautiful. If you're just joining us, this is GBC Women with Words. We're talking with Mrs. Gbolo Howard. I wanted to share two videos, three actually, of three of the children from the school.
Good morning, I am student Josephine and Sailor from the Harvard Business of Science and Technology. I am about to carry you through our classes, computer lab, and library. As you can see, this is a research class. We have a blackboard, a collecting, a trash can. Good morning, I'm student Doris L.C.T. Joseph from the tech grade class. This is pretty cool. As you can see the blackboard, as you can see the bulletin, trash can, we have titled our classes. This is the pink glass as well. This is the design on the wall, as you can see the
Amazing. Let me show another one with the children.
Hello, Dr. Morris. We are from the sixth grade class of our Christian School of Science and Technology. We would like to say a big thank you for donating books to our library and also being our guest speaker at our program. We look forward to partnering with you. God bless you, Dr. Morris.
Ooh, another one.
Okay, good morning, folks. We are presently at the Howard Christian School of Science and Technologies campus, and on our camera, we have students, and this student going to be talking to us, giving us some information about the school. So, folks, I ask that you join me as we go through this short interview. So, student, what's your name?
My name is student Ishmael T. Kama from the sixth grade class. I attend Howard Christian School of Science and Technology.
Okay. So, student, come on. Okay, what are some of your like about this school? What are some of your like?
The things I like about this school, my school have computer lab.
Okay.
My school take us for feature.
Okay.
My school have library.
Okay, so your school have library. So it is the library, right?
Yes, as you can see, I'm staying in the library.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, student Ishmael T. Kama. All right. So, what's the name of your teacher?
My teacher's name is Mr. Safi.
Mr. Service. Okay. So, what is the name of your principal as well?
My principal name is Mr. Safi.
Mr. Savi as well. All right. So, Ishmael T. Kama, at time you people have some program where students show up talent?
Yes.
Okay. All right, student Ishmael T. Kama, thank you very much for having you on our camera. Good day.
There's one last one here.
This morning, I'm student Doris L.P.T. Joseph from the tech grade class. I'm about to carry you through my library. As you can see, the kids are reading. This is our math books. We have different books like science, social study, English, theory. We are still taking you through our library. As you can see, we have books. Different books here. Very beautiful.
I'm student Phil and Ture from the 8th grade class. I'm in the library right now to take some books to read in. I will be taking the lead.
This is our computer lab as well. Student Josephine Samuel is playing on the computer.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for what
Lady do
you've
all
done.
these,
Yeah,
she put all these things. Most time they'll just send me, I get so many videos, they just send me videos and stuff during the week when they are
yeah.
here.
So
So,
where is the school located?
It's in the Doison area.
Okay. So
where's
for
Dwazon? Yeah,
yes.
where's
Doison
Dwazon?
is in Magibby. It's closer to the airport.
Okay.
Okay, all
All
right,
right. Okay.
all right. So, question for you: how are kids? How are the children selected to attend this school?
Well, it's open. It's a school that is open. Any parent are welcome to bring their kids. So it's not based on any selection. But when the kids come, we have to do evaluations because some of the kids, what we try to do is we try to ensure that the kid is fit for the class, the right class that, that we're going to put them in. Because we don't want, I mean, everybody is welcome, but we also don't want to have kids coming in that is below grade level. Then we keep them in that grade level, even though we have like after school program where we help them after school. They can stay on campus to be able to do reading and stuff, but math, reading, and other things. But that's how we do evaluations for the kids.
Okay. And tuition cost of
Our
going to
tuition, to tell you the truth, our tuition is very low. Our tuition is anywhere from like $45, $50, but we charge $200 because we provide everything. We provide the uniform. You saw the gym uniform that the kid had there. We provide the gym uniform for all their fees and everything. So our tuition is $200, but everything is included.
Amazing.
one last question. I'm sorry, I'm just intrigued by
That's
all of this.
great. That's great.
Now I know for a fact that getting quality teachers in Liberia is a challenge. Where do you get your teachers from? What are your incentives to keep them as well?
That's a secret, and you want to know when. All right. For the teacher, so what happened? My husband worked with you said before United Nations. So he worked with the education program at the time in Liberia. So they were responsible for all the teachers colleges in Liberia. So he also trained teachers. So because of that, they were able to get certified teachers to be able to come to the school and stuff. So he's a teacher trainer. So we train teacher, but then we also get certified teachers to come. If a teacher come and the teacher is not certified and can't do curriculum, we train them. And we also help in the Magibi area too to train other schools teacher and help, to build them up and help them. Because a lot of teachers in Liberia have difficulty doing curriculum, have difficulty, just doing a teacher plan. So when they come, those are things that, we spend time teaching them on. And he's certified in that area. So the principal that we have was also one of those that was also, he trained that principal, and then that principal were able to, Mr. Cyrus were able to train other teachers. So I mean, we have him in the school with us, so he's able to train teachers. So we send our principal to other schools and stuff like friends and relatives that have schools and stuff. We go there and we help train their teachers there too. And we taught the owner of the school what to have in your school, what your school needs, and everything. We do that. But there are still training programs in Liberia that teachers go to.
Yeah. I think one of the questions I wanted to ask was we talked about sustainability. So I know you mentioned that the school is pretty much financed by your husband and yourself, but I want to see if there are any other plans for you to be able to get like sponsors or get people that will commit to be able to assist you and your husband with the school, because of course funding is important, and also with the teachers you have to pay them. People I know there are students there who can afford even the $45 or the $30. So are there any plans in the work to make sure that the school becomes sustainable, that they are not dependent on just you and your husband finances?
Yeah, I mean, like for the first year, the first, 1 year, 2 years was very difficult. But as we get more students that comes into the school, we will be able to, the era is a new era. So as we get more students, we will be able to, the school itself will be able to sustain itself. We bring students in, and also like here in the United States, we also have people that would say, okay, I'll take student on scholarship, like in the neighborhoods and stuff. They would take kids. So during our last program, we have people that sign up and say, okay, I'll take kid on the scholarship and be able to pay for their school fees. So we have other people that are doing that. And then we also recently, Dr. Murray, you heard his name. Dr. Murray is our principal here too. I remember working at his school once as a behavior specialist, and one of our board chair currently work in his school. So Dr. Murray now is asking because we have a STEM program, and he's from the Howard University here in America. So now they, trying to work up a partnership program with the school. So we are looking out there for, partnership and people that want to stay, come in and help sponsor the students in the school. So we're still working on the school year because some people donated during our last program because of STEM program. So we want to have our engineer and nearing department, the class open. We also want to have our art class and then our music class. So this is something that we are working on. So if anybody want to donate any musical instrument, yes, that would be great too because we're getting ready to open that other era.
Beautiful. You got any other question in school so we can move to the next?
No, I don't have any questions.
All right, so let's talk about you in the community, and let's talk a little bit about um your how did you come up with the organization, All Liberian Diaspora Women Organization? I mean, I remember back when it was starting, but tell us a little bit why you felt the need to establish this organization and what are some of the things that you all are involved in.
Okay. Well, the All Liberian Diaspora Women Organization, it was a vision to reach women all over in the diaspora, not just only in the United States, but anywhere around the world, just to be able to reach women and be able to, you know, do different things, not just only in Liberia, in America, or in other part of the world, just to be able to help. For me, my goal and what I want to see is I don't want to see another person, you know, left along the way. Any way we can help, let our life be an example. So I felt that okay, bringing women together as a team and group of women will be able to reach more people, will be able to reach more family, more children, just be able to reach people all over. So once the name came about and I prayed about it and God gave me the vision, I reached out to my friend now, who is the president for the Liberian Association of Pennsylvania. And I told her about the dream, the vision, and she was happy about it. And she's like, okay, I'll work with you on it. And then I brought her on board. And then other women started coming on board. So then we decided to, Laura do, who, Laura went to Liberia and then, may her soul rest in peace. She died there. Laura was also part of it. So we all came together and decided that we're going to form this organization and then we register it and then we decided that we get our 501(c). So we did all of that and we started working in the community, working in Liberia, and we just all over the place too.
So when you say all Liberia, all what is it? All Liberian.
Liberian diaspora women.
Yeah, so that means there is no limitation on where you live.
No.
So as long as you're in the diaspora, you can become a part of this organization.
Yeah.
And I think you guys have been in existence for how is it a year or 2 years?
Yes, we've been existing now for more than 2 years.
Yes. Thank you. I think it's a commendable thing to do to put women together to be able to give back to the community and not only in Liberia but also here. Any questions, Akata and Eva?
Yeah. So can you give us an example of the type of work that you do within the community here and in Liberia?
So our organization was based on 4 pillars. So our 4 pillars: education, we got social services, health, and immigration. So that's our 4 pillars. So in America, here we have worked on a lot of immigration, immigration progress. So we partner with different lawyers, we partner with different organization, like high expensive events. We even have our lady from immigration that always come in and help us if our people are in need and stuff. So that's our immigration. So immigration, we have helped people from everywhere. I mean, from all the different states, especially when we're working on the LAREF program, which of course is the Donald Trump program that, we're able to help Liberians. So we help a lot of, we're doing awareness. We have lawyers. We usually have our conference call, our big conference call that anybody can come and ask any question. Immigration lawyers are on to answer their questions. So we have been helping. Even now, we still get a lot of immigration calls. People have different immigration issues, from citizenship to green card to the lawyer program to the current program that is the DED program. We refer people, we help them, if they're in need of any immigration services. Even for the seniors, we've been helping a lot of seniors to be able to get their paper and stuff. So that's that. Then we also have, like, we just did a summer camp this on summer where we have more than 50 kids in our summer program. We call it the Auto Adventure Camp. On the weekend, we take time and carry them to different site area because we feel that most parents are busy at working and they don't do a lot of things with their kids. And me coming from working in the school, so every time the kids go back to I say, write about what you did during the summer. And the teacher will ask them, and then most of our Liberian kids don't do nothing, they stay home. Most parents don't, do stuff with their kids. So we felt the need that, let's be able to give back to our kids in the community. So it was our first program in Pennsylvania, and then we had about 50 kids in this program. So that's one of our programs that we have. In Liberia, we have, and then here we partner with different organizations. Like we're going to partner with the medical mission during our last program that we just had in August. The Liberian Medical Mission were able to give for 10,000 worth of drugs. So we just partner with them. Their fundraiser is the 15th of next month. So we just partner with different organizations here to do different things. If that organization need us to help them do awareness, we partner with them. Here we have worked on the COVID-19 with the County of Delaware. We work on the sensor program here. So we just did a housing that we're able to help more than 100 people with low income rental assistance program. We're able to do that. So we do different things here in Liberia. We have more than 35 kids on scholarship there that are in different schools, in different, we do 5 organizations or schools and stuff. So we have about 35 kids currently on our scholarship program in Liberia. When we went in March, we were in Bangla there at the Mamin Health Center with the pregnant women. So we help provide food. We go to different orphanage when we in Liberia. So we do different things. Like we just anything where the need are, we do it. We get a call. We also do. I think Yunswa. We right now they about to have their kids Christmas program. We just partnering with them again to have that program. So I mean everything that come out, the women are ready. They are open. They anywhere there is a need. We are there, and we partner with different organizations. So that's why make our organization strong because of the different partnership that we have.
Yeah.
Good
I
stuff.
know, I know I've been able to kind of follow one or two of the immigration meetings that you've held. And
Okay.
it's not just you, it's not just Liberians,
Yeah.
there are people from different cultures that are also a part. I want to hear about the reception from Liberians as it relates to immigration. Are you seeking people out? Are they coming to find you? How can they find you if they need help with immigration in where you're located?
So for us here, immigration, I have, for our other programs, we put other people in charge. We have coordinators for those programs, but immigration, I have not given it up yet. So Sione and I, we kept immigration. And the reason we kept immigration because we don't want people information out there. So because of that, so we kept it. And, for us as social worker, we have to follow the HIPAA laws. We have to confidentiality comes in and everything. So because of that, people trust us, and we make sure we keep that immigration information very, very secure so that more people can come. And because of that, a lot of people will just call. Like I got a call yesterday, like, oh, we have this need. What do you think? Can you refer us? And then we just refer them. So people will just call. And one thing I know, if people are in dire need, um, they'll just make that call. They will call, and they have seen the work that we do here. So more people, more people call us, and they have seen how other people have gotten their paper. So now it's like they see our track record, they see what we do in the community. So it's easy for them to call and tell us their story. They have to tell us before we refer them to the lawyers and people we have. But it's that trust issue. So we have not given immigration. For me, I keep immigration because I don't want anybody immigration information out there. So I receive almost all the different calls and also see only receive them.
Okay. Anything, Agatha and Eva, on immigration?
No.
Okay.
I
So
guess I
I
enjoy this.
wanna ask about I know everything you do, there are always some negatives.
Yes.
People will always complain, people will always have negative things to say. I want you to talk to us a little bit about some of the things that have discouraged you or probably have propelled you to stop, but you continue. So I want to hear a little bit about, because we're Liberian people. So I want to hear that aspect of how you keep on going, whether you've had anything that have discouraged you, but yet you wanted to continue to keep doing what you do.
I mean, there are a lot of things that, doing this work, I can tell anybody there'll be a lot of things that come in to discourage you. A lot. People will come in your face and I say, well, what you think you want to prove in the community? What you think? And, they'll come in your face and they will tell you, but for me, it's the motivation of helping people, the passion that I have. But discouragement, I'm telling you, it's a lot. You have program, people that you help, they will not even want to come to that program. They don't even want to show up. They don't want to come to the program. They don't want to support you. But when there is a need there, then they come right back to you and come and ask you. But the thing about it is, Liberian people as a whole, some people are just like that. They don't, when you are doing this work, they don't see the work, but they sometimes they want to do it as a jealousy. They want to come in with different things. They want to bomb up. They want to talk. But for us, we don't get discouraged because you are motivated from the people you help. You are motivated from the work you are doing. You see result. Anytime you see result, it helps you to be more motivated to want to do more. But if you don't see result, that's when you feel, discouraged, and that's when you just, that's when you like, oh, you know why? I just don't want to do it anymore. So we are motivated from the work, and by the grace of God, He continues to, motivate. Even when we want to stop, one of the things is sometimes it becomes very, constraining because you have so many tasks to do, because a lot of people are going, especially around where we had a housing, we're doing a housing, people will just call you at any time and say, why can you check and see if I can get rental assistance program. Some people will just random call comes in. Our people don't know time. If you give them a schedule and say I'm available at this time, they'll just call you in the middle of the night. They'll just call you at any time, and they'll just want to. And some of the calls that come in when you pick up your phone, it's like very, very, those calls can be, it's just devastating. So you have no other choice but to say, okay, let me see what I can do. Let me try to help you. Let me do this. So but we are motivated from the work, because discouragement for me, when I'm doing something, I don't see discouragement. People say, oh, Aisha love to close her eyes. Like she don't see negativity because it's always here. And you got people who always want to be negative. But I just keep motivating myself. I do self-motivation. Like you can do it. You can continue to do it and stuff. So self-motivation for me, it helps me a lot than, more than other people coming in to motivate me.
Amazing. What do you do for fun?
Sis Glenn, let me tell you what I do. You know what I do for fun. People don't know my secret. What I do for fun, look, you see my makeup, my kids will make me up. They'll make me up. I'll take my pictures, I'll put it on Facebook, I'll sit down right in my living room, I'll put my picture on Facebook. Like I can create any fun thing because self-care for me is very, 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 very important. So I can do anything like, during the weekend, when it's summertime, I like to go for walk, I like to go sightseeing, I like to go on vacation. So we do different things. I like to take the care. Let's go to the movie. Let's go boating. Let's go do something. So I make sure I put fun thing. I go to community activity, at times like community party and all those things. But then I also have time where I do my own thing. So we can do anything like Christmas Day and the other day we play Uno right in the house with the kids. We have our Uno cards. We put it out. We play. So we do our own thing. Yes.
So you're not the only one who can make up. Some of us got a whole studio.
But my kids do it. My kids, they will make me up. My kids will be like, okay, my son is a maker. I think he went to school and everything he do, all of that. So he would just say, Mommy, come sit down, let me, make you up, and I can just take my picture.
Nice.
Amazing. Well,
That's wonderful.
Yes, we thank you for all that you do. Anybody out there watching the show this woman, you're doing a lot. We want to continue to encourage you. If you're out there and you want to make a donation to Howard Middle School of Science and Technology in Liberia, the school started solely by she and her husband. They've been financing it. We want to thank you. I mean, this is amazing and your story is so phenomenal. You started from 6th grade and look at where you are today, and you haven't given up yet. And I don't think you've stopped doing, because every other day you're into something.
I get another call. Can you please do this?
Yes. So it's amazing. If you have immigration issue, Gbolo works on immigration issue. I follow them a lot in Philadelphia. Their group, they're they're very active. They're always having some meeting and some gathering about immigration. So we thank you. Any closing comments for those that are watching? How can they reach out to you? Just to our audience who's been watching.
Well, I just first of all want to say thank you to God, and I want to say thank you to you guys, beautiful, beautiful ladies.
Very important.
You're shining on the show tonight and looking sweet and nice on the show. I want to say thank you to y'all for inviting me on here tonight. If you want to reach out, Sis Nene is my mother. You can call her. She will reach out to me. My telephone number, I can give you my number and my email address, or you can follow me on Facebook. My name is right there. It's my name that is on here, that is on Facebook. So you can also, follow me on Facebook. You can send me a messenger, information, however you want to do. They can reach you, Sis Nene, and you can just let me know, and that would be awesome. But I want to say thank you to everybody. Continue to support us. Continue to pray for us. It's not an easy thing for a young woman to below 35 years and 45 years old, and I'm still doing the work. So it's not an easy thing. But to all our amazing teams, to the organizations that we're working with, everybody that just continue to support us, sponsor us. We just want to say thank you to them, our board, and want to say thank you to you too. But please, any of y'all on the show want to sponsor a kid, will be very happy to take, to take that sponsorship. It's just $200 for any of the kid. That money doesn't come to us; it goes towards the kids' tuition. But I say thank you for having me tonight, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our regards to your husband, okay?
All right.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Okay.
What a story.
Yeah.
Amazing story.
She's a remarkable young woman.
Yeah. Imagine sending yourself to school from 6th grade.
I know, I have to hear that, but to understand that she was selling at a young age and very determined, right, to get educated and to be able to come here and get a master's and go back and serve not only in Liberia, but her community locally in the States is just commendable. Well done.
Most definitely.
Amazing. So we can move into since she talked about if we want to make donation, we can move into the t-shirt. If you want to
Yes,
do that portion now, and then we can go.
certainly. So was it last week? You see, I got my days mixed up. It was the last show. The end of the year show. We all had our Sons of Adam and Daughters of Eve's T-shirt. If you're a follower of the show, you're well aware of the phrase. It's hot and heavy on on Friday, Yama Yama Friday, but we made T-shirts to help us do what we do here. The T-shirts are, can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the Daughter of Eve one, Glennie. I don't know if you have a picture of Michael wearing the Sons of Adam one, but
It's going in, and I don't know if it's your logo. It's going certain way you go.
Is it
okay?
showing?
Now you can see it.
Okay, so I'll just cover my face and continue talking. So this is the shirt. It comes in all sizes. We're asking $25, and that includes shipping within the continental USA. 100% of the profit will go in supporting this show, paying for the platform, and being able to help and sponsor all of the things that we do on the show. So if you are interested, be it a Sons of Daughter or Sons of Adam or Daughters of Eve's t-shirt, please let either Lenny or Eva knows, myself or Michael. They also come in V-necks. Thanks to Eva for insisting that we offer V-neck as well. So they're all $25, and that includes shipping.
Thank you. So reach out to us definitely. And you can get a copy of your T-shirt, your Sons of Adam and Daughters of Eve T-shirt. Please, anything for Mame?
Yes, Mame. So for those of you who aren't familiar, we had Macy Dunbar. She was a guest here, and she had these deck of cards called, can you see it? Mame Words to Live By, and we decided we were going to go through the deck of cards. So today's quote from Mame is, "You can conquer fear with faith, but you cannot conquer faith with fear." That's deep.
Very true.
Absolutely. All righty. So we're almost at the end. Anything that's we want to talk about before we still have a few minutes before we show who is our guest for next week? Very important guest for next week.
What's trending? What is trending? I saw a certain picture of two very important people to Liberians, and the current president and former President Sirleaf and President Weah was sitting across from each other. I wanted to be a fly on the wall so I could listen in on that conversation. What did you all think about that picture?
I haven't seen it. What were they doing? Talking? Was it a meeting? I haven't seen it.
That's what it looks like. It seems like President Weah went to visit the former president, Sirleaf.
Oh, at her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm just going to say how I feel. Often you hear every time the CDC government speaks, it's we inherited this to forget that government.
They inherited her too.
Exactly. They forget that government is continuous, and it's always when things aren't going well is we inherited all of this bad business from President Sirleaf's government. So I'm really interested in knowing what exactly was the conversation from someone that they're saying, left them so much unfinished work and bad things, and I'm just curious to know what was the intention. But it could simply just be, he needs the Oman support. Elections is around the corner, and he's being a politician.
I have so many things to say about that, but I'm not going to say anything. I'll say on my page. But yes, the president did go to visit Ellen Johnson Sirleaf today, former president. We can only, whatever it is, what he went for, what he didn't go for, we'll hear different versions of the story out there. So that's the shebang of that. All righty. Next week guest. This is where's the thing? Musical artist. She was singing a while ago. Nobody knew. I didn't even know about this woman, that she was an artist. She's a Liberian. She lives in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I stumbled upon her music. I think once or twice. One of her siblings shared it, and then I decided to go and dig even more. And she has a lot of songs out there. She's so authentic in her music. It's calypso, is jazz, is Caribbean, is Liberian. So Kama Kanga, a Liberian Hawaiian musician, actually I think almost won an award. I think 10 or 12 years ago. She will be here next week to talk to us about why she loves Hawaii, what she's doing there, how long she's been singing, her kind of music. We'll be able to share her music. I think I've shared some of her music before on the GBC page. We'll share her music so you get to know her. Today is actually her birthday also, so happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Kama. And we didn't know she was even there. Didn't know that this was a renowned Liberian artist, Liberian Hawaiian artist. The woman can cook on the coal pot in Hawaii.
Yes.
She cook on the coal pot in Hawaii. So we'll be excited to see her next week. Well, this is it. We reached at the end of the show. Anything? What's happening for the weekend? The snow is all over the place in the west or east or where?
Everywhere but south.
Yes. And everywhere but
I know,
here,
right?
Yes. Everywhere but south. The snow is just, oh my God.
Let it come. I'll be home.
I was talking to my friend Shirley from Minnesota. She said, Glendy, it's like there's a hole in the earth and it's just pouring. It's like, and then
but they should be used to it.
I was talking to him, he said, girl, there's no like that and have fun.
Yeah.
It's so much. It's like 6, I think they had 6 inches, 6 feet.
Oh, wow.
Or something. It was a lot. But anyway, Minnesota, you enjoy that play there.
I will remain here in the Sunshine State.
Yeah, I forgot to upload the book to talk about it a little bit. This weekend I will be in Minneapolis. I have been asked to MC a book launch for Pastor Tabla of the Ebenezer Community Church. He wrote a book, Plan Your Work and Work Your Plan, and I'm going to be an MC, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure you will do well.
We'll see how that goes. So I will be going in that cool place. I'm trying to find a lot of long john to put on. Honey, I try so much not to. I try very hard to say no, but in the end, I had to do it for my pastor. So we'll be there this weekend, helping to do what we can to help him launch this book. The book is for all ages. It's $13.95. It's on Amazon. It's Plan Your Work and Work Your Plan. And it tells us how he from Africa, and we're looking forward to when we can be able to interview him on, because this is a young couple from Liberia. They went to BWI, who now has the largest Mecca $1 million church built in America by Africans. So, and it's in Minneapolis. It's all African. They now have, so they refer to the church as the United Nations Church because I think they have 8 nations. So they have Kenya, they have Jamaica, they have Ivory Coast, they have Guinea, they have Nigeria, they have Ghana, and they have Liberia, and I think Togo. All of those people, they have members from all those places, but it's the largest and first built Mecca $1 million, over $10 million or $50 million church in Minneapolis, and I will be there this weekend talking plenty English plus Colloqua, but our church program, but we'll bring it down. You never know. Maybe the next MC. Who knows? Anyway, thank you, folks, for watching us. Yeah,
MC Carol or King Carol can use a hype woman.
Yep, we'll be there. We'll be MC Glende.
There you go.
All right. I'm actually looking forward to having the opportunity of being asked to do that. It's just I'm humble to be able to do that. So
I'm sure
thank you, folks. Well. We'll see you all. Thank you for watching. Agatha and Eva, they're shining today. I keep trying to close my eyes from them. I can't. I'm like, every time I'm trying to do this, and I can just see their beauty just outshining the whole space. Anyway, folks, until next Thursday, we'll see you all. I don't know where Michael is today, but we hope he's doing fine. I hope he hasn't lost himself in the snow somewhere in Minnesota.
Probably.
Go dig him up. There you go in there. Go dig him up.
Yeah, if they can travel. Yeah, but definitely. All righty, folks. Thank you for watching.